talking to us.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to Ondo State, where the All Progressives Congress, market women and leaders in Akure, the state capital, have resolved to work for the victory of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in the November 16 governorship election in the state. And this was part of the resolutions at the meeting in the state capital. Ayodeji Maradio has details.
This meeting was at the instance of the Yaloja General of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Olufunke Adu, who doubles as the Senior Special Assistant to Ondo State Governor on Market Relations. At the meeting, market leaders from various markets in Akure were present with top government officials in attendance. The market women turned the meeting to a carnival-like event and political gathering. The Senior Special Assistant to the State Governor on Market Relations said the traders are now united and ready to work in unity. She said they have resolved to work as a team for the victory of the APC in the governorship election.
Governor is a good governor. He appreciates we market women. We work for the governor, we are supporting the governor, and we will still work for him.
Government officials at the meeting said the resolution of the market women is applause for the APC ahead of the election.
Before now, we have had several meetings on the need to collaborate all these market groups, and they have all agreed. And they are going to work massively for the success of Governor Aiyedatiwa.
What you see is a demonstration of what is happening across the state. Today, our women are united as a force. We are united together for Governor Lucky Orimisan.
Election come November 16. Here we have women who are market women and traders who are totally united to work assiduously and tirelessly to ensure that our governor emerges victorious.
In the history of this state, where you see the Yaloja APC, the community Yaloja, and various factions coming together to support the governor. This also shows that Mr. Governor has also done well to take care of the women.
Observers hope that this support coming from the market women will translate into victory for the governor in the coming election. Ayodeji Maradio, TVC News, Akure.
We're back with more stories after this break. Don't go away. Ondo State government has concluded plans to construct oxygen plant and a cancer treatment center to check avoidable death caused by non-availability of the facilities in the state. The State Commissioner for Health, Banji Ajaka, disclosed this while addressing newsmen in Akure, the state capital. He said the move became necessary in order to ensure that the people of the state have access to good health facilities. Mr. Ajaka noted that the state has not recorded any case of anthrax and monkeypox. He explained that the state government has put up all necessary measures in the health facilities at the boundary communities to check importation and spread of the diseases from neighboring states.
The state is working on what we call the cancer treatment center. This is very, very important. Cancer is another thing that is a big killer. And now, before you access treatment, the waiting time is several months. If you have to go to Lagos, a 250-bed in Unimed GH Ondo and Akure is going to be completed in no distant time.
Now, Lagos State is intensifying its efforts to combat climate change with the launch of the Lagos State Carbon Registry. The initiative is designed to track and manage carbon emissions across the state. Esther Mokwarela reports.
Climate change remains a knotty issue across the globe, with concerns on the increasing threat to human existence. Here in Lagos, the state government is launching a carbon registry which intends to track and manage its carbon emissions.
Having a practical greenhouse gas emission the Lagos Carbon Registry is essential for Lagos State to achieve a sustainable environment, to protect and safeguard the citizen in having good health, and also to have a growing economy.
Some key stakeholders and public officials reaffirmed the goal of achieving the net zero emissions by 2050. According to the state government, the new initiative is expected to provide an avenue for stakeholders to self-audit and regulate their emissions, thereby reducing the overall carbon footprint of the state.
This register is for us to be able to gather data. And part of the things that we want to do with this register is that everybody must be able to self-regulate, self-audit themselves. So for us at the ministry, there is a plan in conjunction working with LASEPA, working with LAMATA, to make all our industries be able to calculate emission themselves.
And one of the key prerequisites for you to be able to access green funding is that you must have a verifiable information about the greenhouse gas emissions coming from your activities. We've looked at this situation very well, and we believe that this is the next step that we need to take to ensure that we empower local businesses, local organizations, right, in such a way that they also can reach out to the international community and attract green investment.
Carbon Registry aims at tracking and managing the state's carbon emissions, offering a critical tool for mitigating climate change and fostering environmental sustainability. Esther Makwariola, TVC News.
In a bid to meet the United Nations Environment Programme deadline for the cleanup of Ogoni land in Rivers State, the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency, as well as the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, are meeting to strengthen collaborative efforts with the aim of achieving the target. TVC's Kemi Balogun has details.
Despite the suspension of oil operations in 1993, environmental pollution persists, prompting the federal government of Nigeria to commission a study by the United Nations Environment Programme to assess the situation. As part of the renewed hope agenda, President Tinubu prioritizes the acceleration of the Ogoni cleanup. This familiarization meeting between these two agencies is taking place with the aim of removing any bottleneck affecting the restoration of the environment for the Ogoni people.
The project have a timeline and want to ensure that our supervisory role does not in any way hinder the operations of the project. And so that is why we're here. We have discussed extensively on the mode of operations and how to improve.
HYPREP is responsible for the cleanup of Ogoni land and the restoration of livelihoods of the people of Ogoni. The Renewed Hope agenda prioritizes accelerating the Ogoni cleanup.
Ogoni land has grappled with recurrent social unrest stemming from concerns regarding oil industry operations, revenue distribution, and petroleum-related contamination. So far, about 14 schemes are being constructed to provide potable water across 68 communities in Ogoni land and strengthen health systems by HYPREP.
And so we cannot do that without the active support of NOSDRA. So we have come to familiarize with the new DG of NOSDRA and to encourage them to support us to accelerate the Ogoni cleanup.
The UNEP report serves as a gateway to understand the background, findings and recommendations outlined in offering insights into the multifaceted environmental challenges facing the Ogoni people. Kemi Balogun, TVC News, Abuja.
A human rights group has expressed concern on the exclusion of women from key governance positions in Benue State, saying the marginalization violates established international resolutions aimed at promoting women's representation in governance. The group staged the roadwalk to the government house in Makurdi, the state capital. Maiwa Okwato has details and will return with business news.
As Benue State prepare for its local government chairmanship elections, a selective group have disclosed that the process has been significant lack of female representations among the chosen flag bearers. This has raised concerns leading to a road demonstration by Benue women at the state capital in Makadi. Some of the stated concerns include the acknowledgement of women's contribution, capacity building and support for women leaders, combating gender stereotypes and discrimination, and more. They added that the exclusion of women from key leadership roles undermines the principle of fairness, equity, and justice.
These are our concerns. Exclusion of Benue women in governance. The ongoing selection process or election process of the primaries and APC-led administration has revealed a significant lack of female representation among the chosen flag bearers for local government chairmanship. Despite the critical roles played by women in socio-economic and political space in Benue State, their participation in decision-making processes is not equally balanced. This exclusionary practice perpetuates a cycle of gender inequality. It denies women the opportunity to contribute to the development of their communities. We need to uphold the Beijing Conference resolution on 35 affirmative action.
We are calling on Governor Ania to please, for the sake of God, try and remember women. Women are homemakers. Women are state makers. Women are nation makers. So women should be think about first.
Receiving the demonstrators and responding on behalf of the Benue State Governor is the Special Advisor on Security and Internal Affairs.
Just yesterday, an SHG was appointed a woman. There are women commissioners, there are women advisors. In this concluded APC election, women are also there. There are vice chairmen, there are councillors and all of that. But the proportion of the inclusion is what they are talking about.
Gender stereotypes and discrimination remain significant obstacles to women's participation in governance. These practices not only limit opportunity for women, but also reinforce societal norms that undermine gender equality. Mayowa Okwato, TVC News, Makodi.